planning on... So I've been planning on doing this for quite some time, just sitting back and having fun and just wanting to have a series where I could just chat and have a series where I could just play the game, and I don't remember what I have on here. Oh yes, right. I have so many files that I don't know what to do with, so I'm just going to create a brand new save file. And honestly, this is one of the games that I've loved so much growing up, along with Forbidden Memories, because it was different from what the actual card game is. And there's quite a lot to go over on what there is, and we're going to be just going with this casually and just going to play as much as I can every time that I do this, whenever I have free time, which honestly today is a perfect day just to do this. And if the audio is loud, that's going to be an issue. Because to me, it's not loud at all, but I don't know how it's conflicting with my voice at all. Because that's like super low right there. And it's always just a very interesting thing just to go back and watch and play. And what's going on right now on screen is that what's going on. They're trapped inside the Millennium item and get to use wits and the monster capabilities of what it is and become the king of Capsule Monsters. Now, Capsule Monsters is a completely different style of game. It is kind of like chess, and it's the uniqueness of everything. But this is going to be a series that's going to have a lot of low editing, so it's just going to be me doing a lot of thinking and just playing the game, having fun. And overall, definitely going to be interesting to see what goes on. I don't know how the audio is going to end up. I might redo this if the audio levels are terrible, but it is what it's going to be. Now, there are going to be 5 different places that you can go, and it all unlocks over time. And for the name, I don't remember the max, but I hope my YouTube name fits. I forgot these older games really you had to press every single button for it. We could either purchase a starter kit or build a custom kit. I always go with a custom kit because it's cool that they allow you to do this. So let's get right into just doing a custom kit. And there are different attributes that there are, which honestly I do like. You have dark, fire, water, earth, wind, wood, thunder, and light. I've done light before, it's really good. I've also done, I think, earth too, and I think fire, but I would have to choose water for... I'm between water or wood between this. Wood has a lot of issues, thunder has unique styles stuff, but I think I'm gonna go water this one. And you can also pair it with a different base like Fiend, your Needle, Tower, Wing, Alice, Ring, Fairy, and Horn. So I think the one that fits this the most, sure, Water and Ring makes a lot of sense, but I think this one I want to do something on the lines of a Water Tower. And that's pretty much just building it, and you could select the color, and I have to go with purple because purple is one of my favorite colors. And you have a total of 200 points that you can assign your piece, being the power point, the action point, I think, and the MP, which is your HP. So one of the best things you could do, I tend to give it a lot of AP, so you get more over the course of the duel, but also giving it additional HP is really useful, which I'm probably going to give it a good 500 HP and then split the rest between Or let's just do 550 because it wasn't a round number. And then we could just give more to whatever else that there is. And I think having 300 there and putting the rest into this definitely would help. I would say wherever it lands on 150 that's all that I'm gonna give it, and then the rest can go into something like, let's just put like, let's just do something like this: 595, 300. I think I kind of do want a little less power point. I think 200's fine, while we could give it a little more HP and a little more action point, and the rest I could just toss into there. And let's just go with that. So low power point, high action point, and then pretty high on the MP. And one of the things I love about this game, there is voice acting, which is unusual for a lot of the video games.
Grandpa!
And it's nice.
Ah, I thought you would come, Yugi. What are you doing? I knew you wouldn't have prepared anything. You're always so impatient. I brought monsters that you can use in the tournament.
That's my grandpa.
Hold your horses. I never said I was giving you these for free. I'll exchange them for monster points.
Monster points?
You can earn monster points by winning during the tournament. Keep winning to get more and more.
But I haven't battled even once yet.
But didn't you just create a symbol that gave you monster points? Use those to start with. Let me give you some tips. Monsters can be separated into light, dark, fire, water, earth, wood, wind, and thunder. In other words, each monster has a different attribute. And each attribute has a different advantage and disadvantage. I'll explain what they are, but if you don't think you can remember them, I suggest you take notes.
This is the cool thing with how many attributes there are. It's just
Are you ready? Here they are.
a lot of advantages and disadvantages, like how you have
Light is strong against dark, and dark is strong against earth. Fire is strong against wood, and water
the
is strong
astrology
against
signs.
fire. Earth is strong against thunder, and wood is strong against wind.
I love this one. Like, oh yeah, these two are weak against these two, but
Wind is strong
they don't
against water,
do much.
and thunder is strong against light.
Kind of funny, thunder's strong against light because thunder's just light in a different form.
That's it. If you remember these relationships, it will increase your chances for victory.
And I'm definitely gonna take a screenshot of this because I will forget, even though it shows you when you're playing it that, oh, you have an advantage with this move or this move. But this is the chart. You have your six basic attributes plus 2 additional ones, which I would kind of wish TCG and OCG would add a new attribute to the game to spice things up like what they've been doing with types. But it's just one thing to consider in the future.
So only having monsters of a single attribute is dangerous.
That's my grandson. You learn quickly. However, you should always take your opponent's. That's another important point to remember. Well, the rest is up to you.
I understand. Can you show me the monsters?
And now we get to build a deck. So, by at least 10 monsters, we have 625. I definitely want the Feral Imps, the piece of Exodia. Those are my go-tos, along with Karibo. Having Psychic Kappa, I really love Psychic Kappa and Root Water for this game, so I'm gonna have to go with 2 of each, not 3 of each, because I don't want to overspend. Larvis is another good one. Drollbird is good to have. Let's just go with 1 Feral Imp because 120 is quite a bit. Copy of Happy Lover for sure. We can get the Steel Scorpion, and I think we have room for another one. We can go with a Petite Moth if we really need. Any 30s here? There is the Happy Lover, so let's go with these. Normally people would do spread out, but getting the one Exodia piece really does help for the late game when you get to be able to summon Exodia with all 5 pieces, because this becomes one of the best cards. And there are runs that do have, hey, you can play. Could you beat the whole game with Exodia? Yes, it's possible. And this is one of the reasons why water was chosen, because we're starting off with Joey playing fire. This is going to be very interesting because it's been so long since I played it. I think it's been about a year. And I even did a stream of it and didn't return to it, and I don't know what save file I was on. I think I was using an emulator for that, so I'd rather just have the series so I could upload it as a video on my channel and just do a series of it over the course of the next week or two.
I've been waiting for you. Joey! The one and only. And don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you just because you're my friend. I'm not holding anything back.
Then let's get started, Joey.
When I first got this game, it was originally my brother's, and it was a lot of fun playing it as I got to beat it along with Forbidden Memories. This is a cool thing. You have 1 through 8. You and your opponent choose one, and that's how that works. And you get to choose who gets to go first. I should really make proxies of cards be like, hey, 1 through 8, we can pick a number instead of rolling a dice, because that is a legal way of choosing who gets to go first, because it is a random method. Like, I would love to make those as proxy cards just to have.
Okay. I'll select my monsters to play with.
Wait a sec.
What's wrong, Yugi?
There's a limit on which monsters you can use, which is determined by monster point.
You mean the points I paid in order to get monsters?
Yeah. Each stage has a set limit of monster points, and the total monster points of the monsters you use cannot exceed the limit.
I see. If the monster point limit of the stage is 100, then I can use 10 monsters that are 10, or I can...
That's right.
Just a little explanation there. This is why I went a little extra into the monster points, and since we're going against fire, you can see on the bottom you have the map what it boosts, being light, dark, and wind. Joey has fire monsters, so we kind of want to stay away from wood. Definitely want waters in the cage here. And one of the ones that I really want to use is Feral Imp, because Feral Imp really comes in handy. And Psychic Kappa is also really useful. So it kind of is a shame that we have 207. And that's only 4 out of the 6. So we could go Psychic Kappas. Karibo does get upgraded. That's 62. We can go do a Root Water. And this is just a lot of decision making, really, which is honestly cool. Let's just put our water statue right in the back, and then we can do manual placing or random placing. I think I'm going to do random placing because it's really reliable in some aspects. And it asks you if you have your thing positioned, and you could just say yes. And you can, once you summon a monster, it has summoning sickness.
It's time to stop.
So once you summon it,
I see.
you need the AP, which is the action point.
That
Yep. And if you don't have enough AP, then you can't move.
So I have to be careful
Yep.
when thinking
Be careful
about
with it.
Uh-huh. You can't move anything if you don't summon monsters. So you have to...
You're
So you summon out the monster, it takes the AP, and when you summon it, it is Summon Sickness. And I think that's all I could do is just summon the two here and the Karibo. This is why I like Karibo. It gives you an additional amount of action point that you can summon and a third monster. And it's just a big chess game going back and forth. I might cut a couple pieces out, like all the dead spaces.
Here I come, Yug.
But we're gonna have to wait and see on that. But you can see 4 fire pieces, and they're all Fire Reaper, which you could summon 2 of, I believe. Which is really cool that they incorporate a lot of these normal monsters. I think that's one of my fixations about this.
here.
And look at that, we have AP max.
Right now, you saw
What?
where it says there's a number with a plus sign.
Yes. This number. Either I move a sum, or that.
And it's just all that. So each piece has a different move. It's just exactly like chess, where they all have their different pieces for movement, which honestly I really do like. Let's summon out the other Psychic Kappa and move the Karibo, because Karibo has a lot of good movement. And I think, yeah, I can summon all my pieces. And it maxes out at 300, which is cool. And our top piece is active now. Now Joey's gonna do the exact same thing, just summon out his monsters and move his Fire Reapers. And honestly, it's just a nice slow-paced game, which I really do like, because it makes it where you get to think. And let's see. This is how Feral Imp moves, which is honestly really good. Psychic Kappa gets to move. And you can go to the capability screen, and it shows you the level of your monster, how much AP it takes, and how much it adds, and what it's weak to, what it's strong against. And it shows you the movement, which is great. And then there's the SPA, which is your special attack, and I think that's when it happens, when it evolves. It's just been so long since I played this game. Now, some pieces you don't want to move them all the way, while other pieces you can move them all the way. The Fire Reapers are going to give a little trouble, but it's completely fine. There's the 4th Fire Reaper, and there's 2 ways of winning. You could destroy all their monsters, or you could destroy their actual tower. And destroying the tower is absolutely crucial, because it gives you additional XP, I think.
What? You can't be serious. This can't happen.
And this is one of the things. There's stage effects that adjust the stage every few turns, which honestly is really cool, because it makes it where a few of the monsters gain a buff.
That terrain is not good for your people. If the terrain is but if the terrain.
Yeah.
I see.
And you also have favorable, unfavorable terrain. So that's one thing to look out for. Like, if I put my Psychic Kappa in the water, it gets an ability boost. And Karibo just does whatever it needs. And let's move the Imp. And let's just get our pieces in a good spot, so if he tries to attack, we could just quickly take out their piece by piece, which is probably going to happen with this front Fire Reaper. And that should be in attacking range soon for the Psychic Kappa. And I think Karibo. Can't do anything with that, so I think it's this Psychic Cap. No, wow. None of the Kappas can attack the Reaper. So if I go here, the Reaper will get attacked. I could sneak away with the Karibo into the back line. And let's just move the Kappa right here in the way of the other Kappa, but we're going to move it up. And we could just move the Feral Imp, which has a big attack radius. So I think a piece might die here if it gets swarmed by a couple of the Reapers. And there goes the Root Water getting hit here, which is fine. There's battle animation, but I don't really like the battle animations. I think you can skip it. But this is to show off the battle animation. Which honestly is cool, but it does take a lot. And you can see there's the damage, and let's see how much more damage you can do, which isn't going to be much because you're only moving them slowly and surely. And now it's going to rise up more, and I think I could take care of this one piece immediately. So I think this would put the... Yep, that Fire Reaper's in water. And then we could just attack because he is in the way. And we're going to turn off the animation because it will speed it up. As you can see there, 165 damage to the face is a lot.
Man, you're not gonna let up.
We can shift this in front of there. And it destroy the Fire Reaper. And this protects our Root Water from getting hit again. I think when I was younger, I did destroy each of them. Each of the, pieces. Oh yeah, we could go ahead with this one and poke at this. Almost enough to one tap. Sad it doesn't one tap though. I think this Psychic Kappa is gonna get destroyed next turn. But I do have the Feral Imp in place, so it protects both of those pieces just in case.
Yep, that's the Yugi. But that.
So yeah, this gets attacked by 3. But it still won't die because it tanks a lot of the damage here. So 48 times 3. Oh, 48, 55, and 48 again. And then this one gets to attack, which doesn't kill. So I may sacrifice this piece because I still have a couple pieces in the back. I think I could sneak in the Karibo. Almost enough to do extra damage. This is gonna die anyways. I might have to move him out of the way. Okay, I see what I need to do here. Move this here. This guy can attack right there. Which is a crucial amount of damage. I can move him out of the way here if I want, but I think I'm just going to sacrifice it. And it destroys it. And then the root water's right in the back over here.
I gotta make my...
So just in case, if that comes and attacks, I have all my lineup ready just to chisel down. And the more that you destroy, the weaker things do get. The less that they can recover.
All right.
You're doing better than I thought.
I'm just getting one.
And he comes in, it gets weakened a little, and root water survives, and I think I can take out, I think, everything here. Because this can attack here, almost destroy it. Then we can attack with the Feral Imp onto the Fire Reaper. And one of the things I like about this game, if you destroy something in the battle, you get to redeem that specific card. Or one of the cards, or an amount of the cards. Now, I could have gone after and destroyed his crystal, but that is going to be coming up a lot later, just in case something happens.
It's all over.
Even though we lost the root or no, a Psychic Catapult, that's fine.
I lost, Yugi.
But Joey, you fought valiantly.
Heh, yeah, I guess I did. Maybe that's why I don't feel that bad that I lost. Now, you... Don't you be losing any other duels, all right?
Of course, I won't let you down.
And all your members gain XP. If they destroy something, gain XP. If you win with them, they also gain more XP. Once they're destroyed, they become outed. And this is why I use them. And now we get to pick 2 of his cards. So we just get to take 2 Fire Reaper.
What's wrong, Joey?
There's something I forgot to tell you about this tournament. There are 5 opponents in each area. And if you don't beat them all, you can't move on.
That means I just defeated you, Joey.
Right. And if you clear 4 areas, a whole new path opens up.
A new path? What?
Like I know. Well, just keep winning. And maybe it'll all make sense later. So keep at it, buddy.
Thanks, Joey.
Yeah, beat their butts. A new...
I don't know what the new path, but we're traveling on our own road right now. No matter who we face on this road, we must win. And we'll do it together.
And then we could just save, and let's go override. Oh wow, I actually have a lot on this. Let's just override. That's like one of the easiest things to do. I think this was my fire monster one. On another memory card, I probably do have the completed file, so I might take a look at that later after I get done going through all these. But that was just the first of 5 that I plan on doing in this one. And now you can see we have Tristan Taylor is the next one. So this is the only stage where you can't pick from any of them because it's part of the story. you have to go in a line, which is honestly crazy to think about.
Ta-da! It's me, the man, the legend, Tristan Taylor. Yugi, I may not be as experienced as you when it comes to games. But if you take me lightly, I'm gonna make you pay.
I know. That's why I'm going to use all my skills to defeat you. No matter who my opponent is, I will use all my strength to defeat you. That is my proof as a true duelist.
Oh, maybe you don't need to use all your skills. You know, maybe just some, please?
A lot of the humor is definitely olden day Yu-Gi-Oh humor. Now let's see if we can win this one, like we did against Joey. No, wow, I got a 1. From 1 to 8. And then they get... Oh, they're attacking second. Okay, that's fine. So we can see there's some wood and electricity, or thunder. So we need earth and fire, which is some cards that we already picked up. We can do the Fire Reaper. Psychic Cap is not really a good choice here. We could do our Larvis, a couple Fire Reaper, and I really want this in, but I don't want to lose it here. Oh, which root water is the one that I did? We could do so thunder and wood, which is fire, earth, and I guess I could toss in the Karibo again, along with a Happy Lover, and that gives us enough range. Now, this is a little different of a level because there are other stage effects that does inflict damage to you, and pieces that are in the wrong spot. So we could just kind of just camp out in our own area, but we have to be wary of what he has. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the fires and the earth ones first. So summon both of our fires. This gives us more action points and monster points. We could go ahead and summon either Happy Lover or Karibo, and I think I want to do Karibo because he's more valuable with how his movement spread is. Being able to go diagonals, but we're probably going to wait it out.
What were the rules of this game again?
And we can see there's the Petite Moths, which I think they get really crazy. And then he's also going to summon out a Electric Kid, I think that's its name, and a Steel Scorpion. Oh no, Thunder Kid. And I think this turn I just want to summon more pieces and move a couple. Like, get the Karibo out of the back line and get him mobilized. Get the Larvises up. Like, move this here. Steel Scorpion's going to be a little bit of a trouble. And we can move a Fire Reaper. So we only have enough to move 5 pieces about, which is fine. But he's going to be moving all of his pieces. The Petite Moths are going to go into the poison area, while his electric monsters are going to go into the electric area. And I think I just want to keep myself contained in this area. Move up if I need to. I forgot. Oh, yeah, Happy Lover moves so long. I feel like the Larvis is in place and the Fire Reapers get moved. I guess I can move the Karibo. Oh, let's move it back one. So we have enough just to move everything but our piece, which is fine. So it's going to take a little bit for him to mobilize his pieces in, because it is a corner that you have to juggle through. Thunder Kid has a crazy attack range, so we might pick it up after we beat him. Oh, I should probably move the Happy Lover out of there. Earth should be going where? Oh, Earth should be going this way. And Fire should be moving upwards. Happy Lover should be there. Karibo, I'm gonna move to defend. And Larvis is gonna go here. We are gonna have to start moving into here a little, but I think we're gonna wait till the next turn to do that. So we're gonna put this Fire Reaper here. Sometimes it's better to be slow than hasty, because you could lose pieces if you're too hasty or a little too slow on moving stuff. So he's probably just shifting stuff around, like how I'm shifting stuff around with his electric pieces. Oh yeah, and you can rotate stuff. Let's just move our Fire Reaper back and move it forward. I could dip my toes up here a little and move the Karibo in, because it does have a lot of HP. I don't remember where the electric damage starts. I think it is where the electricity is, in that whole entire room there. Oh, you're already attacking. I think this electric kid is gonna be gone. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, actually. So I'm not too scared about those petite moths.
Every move is...
Yeah, let's move the Karibo here. And try and destroy this thing completely. I don't feel like losing a piece today. So with this, I have to go move the Larvis over one. And it just completely knocks out Thunder Kid. And it's gone. I won't be able to attack it because you are not in the right position. So I am going to slowly mobilize these guys forward. And move the Larvis over. Almost killing the Karibo was crazy. Let's see if he retreats his pieces. He does retreat the pieces. Does he move? Okay, he moved over that to a bad spot. And we do take 15 damage apiece because we are in a zone we're not supposed to be. Only wood monsters should be there. But that's fine, it's just a little tick damage. Just in case, I'm gonna move the Karibo out so it doesn't get destroyed by the Steel Scorpion. But what we could do here is move the Fire Reaper And we could attack the caterpillar.
Remember, I'm gonna repent.
Even though it takes 15 per, we took out another monster. And I think we're gonna let Petite Angel, Happy Lover, go hang out in the back a little.
Which part of
Which part of taking it easy don't you understand? I think I can put... No, I'm gonna put you up here because you have a long range. Let's move these guys over a little because they didn't take damage when they were here. So he's protecting himself from being attacked again, which is fine. We're going to take more 15s. I'm probably going to retreat out a couple of these so he could push with the Petite Moth more. Because we could do that. I don't trust the Kribo because you're only at... Okay, I need to see here. You attack diagonally in 2, so if you move here, 1, 2... So I'm out of the distance for that, and can't even attack with that. And yes, you can also move this. So it's nice pace. Petite Moth goes back. We managed to dodge an attack there. And now what we could do... $129, that's not a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's almost dead. But...
I'm in big...
Yeah, you're in big trouble now. Only if we could attack it. I'm just gonna move this back so it doesn't take more damage than it needs to. Move this over. He's probably gonna be stuck trying to attack the whatevers. And let's just move a Fire Reaper. So still no electric damage, which is fine. Let's see what he does with the Steel Scorpion. He's just going to attack the Larvis. Okay. Larvis is fine. He has... That's a lot of attack on Larvis. And there's the first damage. 15 damage, that's fine. I kind of want a beeline for his crystal. With this one Larvis. And there goes the Scorpion. Oh, you could jump all the way over there? Let's do that. I think I'm just gonna end the turn. So either I could keep going and kill off the Petite Moth, or I could just go ahead and say, let's attack the... Why up here? And that's pressing triangle allows you to do that, allows you to have a nice view of where everything is, which I really do like. And to just end the turn, you just go to an empty spot and just press X. Happy Lover's gonna carry this right now. He's shoved himself into a corner. And once you're under half your HP on a piece, that's when it starts cracking. And let's do the thing again. Let's just try and scare it off. Unless if it kills it. Actually... You can almost kill this. Let's see what he does with that petite moth. Cannot even touch it. That's crazy. Okay, Larvis, you're out of the thunder. Just do one, not two. So Petite Moth can move over here to attack the Fire Reaper, but we could move it back. I'd rather keep the Fire Reaper there. Move the Larvis up, so it's still out of range. I'm surprised he hasn't retreated the Petite Moth a little. Okay, you're now stuck by Happy Lover. And Petite Moth's not going to do much, because I'm stronger against it. Even though it cracks it, that's fine. I could survive another 2 attacks from it. And what we do now? Move the Larvis over 1, and the Happy Lover gets to move in. Oh, this is going to take a little bit. 68 damage to that? Sure. Oh, let's move this over 1. So he's probably going to get a crack at my capsule. Or my crystal. Which is fine. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. If worse comes to worse, I can use the Fire Reapers. Still in the attack range. You really can't do much. Make him work for it. Is this bullying? Am I bully him? Am I bullying? One more crack at it, and his crystal's gonna be down. With, like, 2 more moves. Like, this goes in, he has to move here, specifically, or here. And we could just put the Fire Reaper in the way. Honestly, I'd rather just have them take damage. I see, I see, I see. Let's see here. I could just move everything away from him. Honestly, having the boundaries on could be useful, but realistically, is he gonna move it, or he moved it into the spot that it needed to go? He's really after for this Fire Reaper, since it's the closest piece to him. But I'd rather take out this crystal. I think when I was little, I also had a challenge for me to get the crystals next to each other. That was fun to do.
This will finish.
And this is what happens when you crack the crystal.
Why do you have to aim for my symbol?
Why do you have to aim for my symbol?
I knew I didn't stand a chance against an expert like you, but it was a lot of fun. Keep it up, Yugi. I'm counting on you to win it all.
Thank you, Tristan.
And this is what happens when they level up. They get more attack, power points, literally everything. Which I really do love. And certain monsters, if they reach a certain level, you can evolve. And sometimes you get multiple levels. And I'm going to take the 2 Thunder Monsters because Petite Moth is a readily available capsule. And after every duel, it'll just ask you, hey. Oh, I think I know what I was doing with this memory card. Every time I won, I would put a save there. Which is honestly very interesting. 9 save slots over the 25 duels. 9 times. Yeah, you just had enough to do it. Now, let's go back and talk to Grandpa, because it's been a couple duels. Because every so often, he will refresh the cards that he has. You can manage the monsters, shop, config, her titles screen. And you can just go to the shop and see what Grandpa has.
What would you like to do?
You can either buy capsules or sell them, which honestly I really like. Skeletal, Feral Imp, Firegrass. Let's get another Root Water because I wasn't able to get it before, and the Psychic Kappa that I lost. Haniwa. Man-Eater. Sonic Maid is really useful. There's the 2 right that we won, so I am gonna pick up another copy of. Oh yeah, it went with this name, the Kaminari Kozu. And let's just get a Skeletal. And then what we do is just press enter and buy this one.
What would you like to do?
And every time you go to this whole entire screen, it's what would you like to do? What would you like to do? And you can just resell stuff to him.
What would you like to do?
And you can just exit. And one of the things I like, there is a managed monster area. And you can build unit, or you have the collection. And the collection shows you, hey, this is how many of each that you have collected. And each one has a specific amount. And you can see all 5 pieces of Exodia goes right here. Because it's all by database ID still. Which I really enjoy. I think it's by database ID. I'm not too sure though. But this is definitely database ID. But there's a total of 200. The ones that I want to try and aim for are things like Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon, or the heavy hitters, that you have as well, like Harpy Lady. And you can just build units here. You can see all my units are in here. And you can add the newer ones that you just bought into the deck. So think of it like, oh, this is your deck. You can build it how you want it. And you can have, I think it's up to 20, 50 different units, which is quite a bit when you ask me. So let's get into the next one, and it is going to be against Duke Devlin, a dark stage.
Yugi, don't forget that I invented Dungeon Dice Monsters, so let's see who's the real king of games.
I accept your challenge, Duke Devlin.
Even though that we...
When I win, all will hail the new champion.
It's time to duel.
Now let's see if we win or lose. Okay, we lose again. That's fine. Are they going to attack first or second? Attack first. That's cool. All it really does, it gives you advantage of how you move it, and Duke is based all on dark monsters. Let's just go here. So since he has dark monsters, like get the Happy Lovers in. I also want the Larvis, the Root Waters, and I have room for one more. Or two if you really look at it hard enough. Yeah, let's do Fire Reaper. Placing our symbol here. And let's just do random placement. So we have our lights. I should have bought another light, honestly. And you can see that there's thunders and darks. Only 5 units though. And they're all rarity 3 units as well.
Here.
And you'll see some familiar faces, like Kuribo. And Kuribo. And Kuribo. And Steel Scorpion. And Steel Scorpion. Man, that's such a bit.
Here I go.
I shouldn't have brought the waters, honestly. Happy Lover. 2 of them. And, summon the Larvis.
Alright, playtime.
So, he gets to move a lot with his Greebos. And they attack diagonally, while the Steel Scorpions attack or move normally. Oh yeah, it's all diagonal. So if you get him on a weird stretch, it definitely helps out. So let's summon out the root water. And the Fire Reaper. And I could do a lot of damage to the Creepo already. A 135. Can I just kill it now? Oh no, but... Is it worth doing that and getting hit by a thunder attack here? Yeah, let's do it. Filling off of peace already. So he has a scatter to try and save his piece. Even though this happy level will take damage, it is fine. Both of them will. Maybe all three. Let's go ahead and summon the root water. And move the Larvis. I don't know how much damage these things will do. That's my problem. So move that, attack the Larvis. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I need to take out this Creepo fast. Okay, how much damage? Don't one-shot. Okay, it does not one-shot. I might lose a piece here, but that's fine. Creepo is going to attack that Happy Lover. It's going to be a little weak. It's 49 damage, that's fine. I think that Scorpion cannot attack because there's a barrier there. Oh no, it could have attacked. It just didn't.
Now is not.
102 damage already. Yeah, I think I can crack away this Creepo. Larvis can get moved back. Does this kill? No. It needs the other root water to come in. This is the quickest I've ever destroyed 2 pieces. Uh, 81 total damage. Oh yeah, the Happy Lovers just killed us. Sure, it's in the range of both the Scorpion and Creepo. It's fine. I still have piece to move. Yeah, let's move the Fire Reaper. And I can move my piece if I wanted to. Let's just end turn. I feel like I'm gonna lose the Happy Lover here. Or both. But I think it's only gonna be one. Okay, so gonna attack. Oh, that's sad. That was the level 2. I know. The root water is the level 2. That's sad. Gonna take damage here. That's destroyed. Okay, that's 2 of my pieces down. 2 of his pieces are down though. I don't mind the Happy Lover's loss. Okay, he put that there for a reason. Let's gang up on the Karibo now. 119 over half damage is pretty big. Oh no, that was the level 2. That sucks. So I could either chip damage here or attack this. How much damage does this do? 79. It does over half. How about to this? Oh, that almost kills it. Yeah, let's just do that. Almost killing it? That's perfect. Because then I can make my Root Waters just sneak in and my Fire Reaper as well. So now he has to pick and choose between what he wants to do. Either attack the lover or attack the Root Water. I'm sad I lost my level 2 piece. Okay, he's attacking that, that's fine. Then I can slowly move in my pieces.
Even though I'm destroying your mod, I'm still not.
Yeah, you're only down to 1 piece. I have 3 pieces left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make you work for these Root Waters, dude. Let's see how he does this turn. Does he put the Steel Scorpion in front? Okay, he's moving it there. That's completely fine. But he just moved it closer. So I lost 3 pieces. The Happy Lovers and the Larvis. That's kind of sad, but destroying the crystal was worth it. I could have played a little more cautiously and kept one of my pieces alive, especially the Larvis.
My symbol's destroyed! How could I not see that coming?
A challenge of not losing a piece, that would be crazy to do. So now we just have 2 more battles after this?
Yugi, you really are the king of games.
You're not too bad yourself.
I lost, but I don't regret a thing, because I dueled my best. Yugi, keep at it and win the tournament!
Thanks.
I'm just happy that the Root Water survived, because I'd rather have the upgraded version. Another 212. But losing a Larvis is rough. Root Water goes into the upgrade. I just covered it. Like, it's one of the things I love, is that it just upgrades. Oh no, I haven't even covered. Oh yeah, High Tai Gyujin. I haven't gotten to those yet for my short series. So the next one happens to be Taya. She plays water. I'm glad I collected the electric ones, the thunder ones. But let's see what the shop has. I hope another Exodia piece, because I would like to do Exodia.
What would you like to do?
Let's buy, and let's see here. Let's get Skellingle. Copy of Maneater.
What would you like to do?
I think I could sell ones that are broken.
What would you like to do?
I'm not too sure though. Let's check our monsters real quick. I don't know if there's a way to revive them or anything. Build unit. Can't choose this monster since it was defeated in the campaign. Fine. Clicking too fast. That was my level 2 Larvis. I'm sad. But I have a level 2 Root Water. I forgot what the config. Oh yeah. Mono stereo, character voices, vibrations. I like having the character voices. It's very useful, so you don't have to narrate over it. So you do get another piece of Exodia. You get a couple more. But I forgot where you get the last one at. And now we have Taya, which she does... She has a water crystal, so that's why I bought the Thunders. I've always loved this map. Because it fit Taya so much. A palace.
Yugi, here I come!
Taya!
I always wanted to duel against you to see how I would do.
Ah, but don't expect me to take it easy on you, Taya.
Of course not. I'll never forgive you if you treat me with kitty gloves.
Okay, let's do it!
The music in this level is absolutely great as well. I might just turn it up a little. I don't know how the audio is going to be at the end of this. I'll look into it later. And I'll be attacking first. Now, I think she has fairy monsters and others. So let's see what attribute symbols she has. Light, 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 water, and wood, and wood. 2 wood, 3 light, and a water. So we're gonna need thunder, fire. Thunder, fire? Is that? Yeah, thunder, fire. Thunder, fire, wood. Thunder for this. Wind and what? Wood? Wind and thunder. So I'm gonna bring out the Fire Reaper, the level 2, couple Thunders here. I don't want to do a wood. Let's go ahead and put in wind. Oh, I can have up to 7 if I want. Here, let's not do all 3 of those. Let's put in a copy of that, and I think I can put in. I don't have any. Ooh. I think I can get more value out of just using the steel scorpions. And a copy of Psychic Kappa. So, I don't like our starting area that much. And I want to manually place these. So, these have a long radius of movement. So, I want to put them to the start. Fire Reaper will go here. Root Water goes here. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, actually. And let's put the Kappa there. And let's go ahead and summon the Thunders. Now, you can also attack the monsters who are still in a capsule, which is really cool that you can do that. And they're weaker when they're inside the capsule. So that's why it's always better just to summon out the monsters from the capsules.
Gotta think. I can't afford to make a mistake.
So I have all my scorpions out, which is really useful. You're gonna summon out your petite moths, and I think a couple of the root water and a light one. Oh no, you couldn't. Okay. Let's start moving our thunders a bit. I'm almost maxed out. I think I'm gonna hit 300 here. Yeah, I maxed out. That's crazy that I maxed out already. So I have a whole entire line now, and I could easily tag team cards. And you're maxed out too. Cool. Here's the Happy Lovers and also the Skelungle. And now she's going to be moving some pieces around. Some to the left, some to the right. Now, I don't want to overextend. So I kind of just want to move them carefully now. Stay out of the way for some pieces so they can move in and out. I'm surprised I have enough points to move the AP to move. Already moving your crystal? That's insane. I think I can skeleton or scorpion that. Scorpion. Yeah, I could already get a piece down. That's insane. One piece down already, that's... And I don't care if I sacrifice this scorpion here. Because I already have another one.
No! It's destroyed!
And let's get the root water moving now. Man, already destroying a piece, that's crazy. Okay, she's gonna attack into this, that's fine. I could just shift it over one, and then shift the other one over. That's half my health.
I'm not defeated yet.
Okay, let's see if this Skeleton... Okay, Skeleton can destroy... Will it destroy? Yes, it will destroy it. That's fine. I have the Kappa, and I have the other Skull, or... Mine just breaking. Don't like this camera angle. Oh yeah, that's right, you could do that. So what I'm gonna do is move this right here for now. Oh, that's a bad place for the Kappa, actually. I'm gonna move this over. Let's not be beasty with some of these pieces. I think the Scorpion will take damage here. By this... No, 1, 2, maybe it does. I hate this hammer anvil. I don't know why it keeps going there. Here comes 1 damage. Yeah, I gotta get this Kappa out of here. Oh, the root water gets pushed. You're pushing back? Oh, I think these 2 pieces Taya has. Alright. Midnight happens. And everything just turns off. Kind of creepy though, when everything gets turned off. So let's take care of the skeleton roll, because I think that's going to be more of the issue here. Hey, don't treat my piece like that. Let's not move you. Oh, attacking the skeleton roll is going to be awkward. I mean, I could attack this, which does 81 damage. That's not enough damage. 6 HP left. Oh, so close. Let's see what you do.
Uh-oh. This is...
Happy Lover's probably gonna attack my monster. Oh no, it's going after the Scorpion? Oh, are you taking out my Scorpion? I hope you're not.
My monsters!
Can you even attack it again? No, you can't. And those are just getting pushed over and back. Okay, I get to take out 2 monsters for free here. I'm gonna keep the Scorpion hanging back a little. Actually, let's move this one back. Because now I could attack it with the Fire Reaper and take out the Skellingle. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh!
It's not over yet, Yugi. Well, I did take out all your light monsters already. Oh, yeah, let's end. So you have to start pushing your units soon, Thea. And I'm just gonna be going both ways. Use one as a diversion and then... the other as a boundary. Offense, defense. So this is where the root water is going to get messed up heavily with the Steel Scorpion. Because you can't really do anything to it. Like, I just go back one? Oh, that's not a lot of damage. I could just stay here, honestly. How much damage would I do to the Petite Moth? 103. That's a lot of damage, honestly. I don't want multi-attacks on this, and I just want to have a little backup on the Scorpion. Because if you go here, 1, 2, I can push this back in and have this there. Because I don't want to lose another piece. That's for sure. Let's see if Taya starts moving stuff towards... Okay, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen here. 99 damage.
If that, then
So you have a street pool in front of you, and I can go easily into a place where you have to take an additional move there, and you're moving your pieces away from my card. Almost there. Yeah, you can't attack into... You have to do... Oh no, wait. Oh, this is awkward here. How would I do this? Oh wait, I could just... Yeah, I have to sacrifice this Scorpion. I could do this, attack that, and it does a lot of damage. Yeah, I should just attack the Petite Moth, honestly, instead. Let's go ahead and put this back here, so I could move it into position. So, I'm gonna lose the Scorpion, which is fine, because I could easily tackle that issue over there. Gonna attack the Scorpion, that's fine. I have another Scorpion waiting onto the left there to attack that, and I wonder where you're gonna move the Petite Moth to. Right where I wanted it. And lights turn back on. is really cool. That just time travels. Now, I do want to go into the future of doing these and just having discussions to talk about. So if you're still here, just comment down below what type of discussions you want to have. Because there's a lot that could be talked about. Let's take care of this root water with the scorpion and the root water. I could also take care of the petite moth, but I'm not going to. My root water is stronger than yours, blah blah blah. I'm probably gonna take that root water. Oh, I'm literally right out of radius. Okay, you're gonna attack the root water, that's fine. That's not a lot of damage. Now, what will you do with this petite moth here? Keep moving it forward. Interesting. Oh, I could straight up attack that? Sure. Crazy.
Oh no!
So, I think I'm just gonna defeat the capsule instead of the crystal. Yeah, you're not doing enough damage for this. Back to the corner. Yeah, it's just easier just going... Scorpion can't kill it, but this can. How much damage would I have been able to do with this? Nothing with this, or nothing with the Reaper. Okay. And root water just destroys it. This will finish you.
Yep, like I thought.
So we only lost, what, 2 scorpions? I'm fine with losing the 2 scorpions.
Oh no! I lost! Still, I had a
You really
lot of
didn't do
fun.
much.
How about you, Yugi?
I just ganged
Did you
up
have a
on
good time?
2 pieces at the very start.
Yes, it was an excellent duel.
Yugi?
What is it, Taya?
Well, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's Flinch. Still no level ups from this. I will take the root water, and I will also take a skull angle. Should have been angel. So far, so good. I think once we get further into it, these are going to get longer and longer, but this one did have the intro. So there's that. Now, the last one is going to be surprising. So I'm going to go to the shop first and pick up new capsules. I think there's a new piece available after the 4th duel, maybe after the end of the first one. So let's go ahead and grab the capsules. I forgot when the Exodia pieces unlock, but I think one of the duelists does have the head. What would you like to do? This was a ongoing joke in my household
What
for a
would
long
you like
time.
to do?
What would you like to do? We have nothing much in here. So I kind of just want to get a Kurama, a copy of you. Steel Scorpions I would rather have, and a Flame Viper.
What would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
What would you like to do?
And let's manage our cards. Oh yeah, that's right. That's how that works. They take a whole entire turn, a whole entire thing, just to regenerate. So what? I have 2, 3, 4, 5 skeletons. And if there's a pure light duelist, they're screwed. I kind of want to just reminisce more on older video games that I have on the channel. It was this and Forbidden Memories being the two that I played the most growing up. There was also the Tag Force games, which I was thinking of doing a series on, just playing through it. And that's our last challenger, being Grandpa. Our grandfather. Which is kind of funny. I love his stage. I've always loved it. They should make it into a Lego set, honestly.
I see you're dueling well, Yugi.
Grandpa!
But let's see how well you do against me.
I won't be able to let my guard down for a second. This is going to be my toughest duel yet.
That's right. I may be old, but with age comes experience and knowledge. Now, why don't we begin, you?
All right.
Wow, I've only won one of these, I think. And he's going to attack first. That's absolutely fine. My starting position is going to be right here, in the back corner. Now, there is one specific capsule I need to break of his. We are going to definitely put in the Feral Imp. I need my level 2 Root Water. My Larvis. Couple Steel Scorpions. I don't know which Psychic Kappa has. Do I really? No, I don't want the Feral Imp here. As much as I want it to be upgraded, I need more attackers. Let's get the wind in, and let's also get the... You know, let's put in a Skellingle. 7 units. Random place. I should have put it in the corner. So all of our spaces are filled up. Yeah, I should have done that. I think it's that one he just placed right there. Level 2. That is the one that we want to break. And it will probably show why. It happens, this one is a Kuribo, while this one is a piece of Exodia. So we want to break that one to get the Exodia piece.
It's my...
Okay, let's get the Scorpions going. Okay, you take... I've never used this one, honestly. That's one that I barely use, which is shocking to think.
There's nothing better in life than...
And the Karibo's already out. Now, this is the cool part about his stage. You go onto a tile and it flips. So it gives a monster a boost of the same type if it's wood or fire. So I want to get my Scorpions out as well. Just one out. And this one's gonna go 2 out. Even though Karibo can attack it, it's fine. Let's go ahead and summon out the Larvis. I think I can summon out all of these. And move the one capsule. Not too sure. No, I think I'm all out of the AP. So I want the Karibo to come out so I can blast it ASAP. And that's what's pretty much going to happen here. 98 damage. That's a lot of damage, actually, now that I look at it. Okay, he's keeping the one capsule sealed. He's probably going to break it open. No, he's not. It's his last resort card. So I should have kept this back a little. Okay, Larvis won't do anything here. What's your attack pattern? Not good. Okay, that does quite a bit of damage. Can't even move that. Kappa could move. Man, I shouldn't have picked that one. I think that's where I'm gonna end my turn. I think I'm gonna lose a couple pieces with this intro. Larvis is gonna take a lot of damage here. Yeah, that was almost half the attack. Oh, you have a wide range.
If that's all...
So let's see here. Oh, now you're summoning it. It is a copy of Cockroach Knight, I think that is. Oh, I can't even... That's sad. Yeah, that's gonna make me lose a piece there. I just missed playing that. Should have attacked the Karibo, but Karibo gets to take a life for free, and the Exodia piece too. Which beast are you attacking? You're attacking the scorpion. Okay, scorpion's dead. The Exodia piece might take out the other scorpion. Oh wait, no, this is fine. That was all part of the plan. That Exodia piece just moving back sucks. I lost my diagonal attackers there. Can't even reach that. That's crazy.
I will use all.
Wait, I gotta go all the way over here? You have a long attack or movement range. That didn't kill it? That's shocking. You know, I'm gonna keep this here. Safety reasons. So that's a piece down. That should have died last turn. I still should be a piece up. That's all I could do there. So you're going to be attacking that. That's fine. That's a lot of damage. 114. Jeez.
That was a lot of.
So this is where the cap is going to get teamed up on. 89 damage. Not fully 100 damage. Or 90 damage. Not fully half damage. The other petite... okay, you're going to use your Exodia piece to attack it. Are you going to clear out 2 of my... No, only 1 of my pieces. Takes 3 pieces to attack 1. That is crazy. So I think I'm going to attack the Exodia piece here. This is awkward. I could go here and protect my monster. Okay, it does over half the damage.
I should.
Can't even reach the Exodia piece with that. Can I attack any? If I move over here, I can. If I move this dude. Oh, so close. So, if I go here, you can move it over to... This prevents... If the Exodia moves up here, it's dead. If this moves over here to protect the Exodia, it's dead. Oh, this is gonna be kind of close. Larvis is right there. Protecting pieces. So you're moving that there to attack that. 130, 119. So the Cockroach Knight right now is not that big of a threat. So it moves the Exodia to attack the piece that attacked it. Okay. The Petite Moth's not really going to do much here. But both of his moths are dying. And the piece of Exodia. Cockroach Knight moves in, doesn't do much. Petite Moth moves in, doesn't do much. So I could do one of two things. Attack the Cockroach Knight and kill it. Destroy the Exodia piece.
This is bad.
Well, it's not bad. So, like, I could go attack here. No, actually. I'm cornered, so I would have to move. I have to move this. Yeah. Attack the Petite Moth. Exodia can only move attack on diagonals. So, like, if I move no, I don't. How much damage do I do here? $92 and 89. Well, how much damage do I do here? 76. I think it's just better laying into the Exodia piece. Unless if I don't move. Yeah, let's just lay into the Exodia piece. He moved the Petite Moth into a weird position. So I think... Oh, actually, no, I should have just kept that in the spot. Exodia would move... Exodia couldn't really... yeah. Exodia can now just onslaught it. Oh, going after the Skelling, then? Okay. So that means my Root Water lives. Right? Yeah, it does. He messed up. Because now I can take out both of those. I think. Larvis does yeah, Larvis can do Kitty Corner onto this. And destroy it. And then I could just move my Root Water up and destroy the Exodia piece. And they're both out of the way of the Cockroach Knight. When I said this is exactly like, this is like chess, it's like chess. Okay, now I can get the right of the Forbidden One. And I need to get around this Cockroach Knight. I move it there, so which one is Cockroach? Okay, you're gonna still follow that. Destroying that. Root Water. I need to start moving my pieces. Because he can't catch up to it. I'm gonna be doubling my damage. Is he gonna go after my pieces, or he is gonna go after the pieces? But he's far behind. He messed up. Oh, he should have went after my crystal instead. Kinda wish I would have destroyed that one piece. Yeah, he's still behind. So next turn, if he doesn't move the crystal... Oh, I level up. Cool. That helps. That might help me survive another attack there. Level 3 Root Water. I think it's once it hits level 4, it upgrades fully.
Let's see.
Are you going to move your piece? You are.
I will use...
Yeah, I win. Root Water carries hard. Kind of sad that Larvis is gonna die to the Cockroach Knight. But this makes it where only can move 2 places. Either up 1 or down 1, and Root Water could hit both. Wait, do I survive? Or no? I don't. Okay. Now he can move a 3rd place, which is fine. I'm sad I won't be getting the Cockroach Knight, but it's fine. Root Water just carries. I won on the skin on my teeth.
This will finish you!
Oh, Lord. That was close.
Ah, I didn't think you'd do that. You...
Chocolate-covered Pringles in Japan?
You've
Huh?
improved your skills greatly, Yugi.
But you held your own extremely well.
Wait, was this 3 of them I destroyed? 3 of the 5.
Let your guard down. The path ahead of you is still long and very competitive.
I know, but I promise to defeat my opponents and win the tournament.
I'll hold you to your promise, Yugi. Good.
Thank you.
40 XP. Nice. God, I didn't realize how long this episode is. Or this video was gonna be. Almost a level up? Are you serious? I'll take that and the Karibo. That's 2 pieces of Exodia. 2 of 5. And I think I'm ending where my stream was ending. So this is just another thing. If you want to just add it to like a playlist to watch when you're asleep, just to have on as background noise, go for it. Outside of that, yeah, was really nice being able just to sit down and just relax for a bit, just play a game. I might do this with other games in the future, and honestly, I do want to focus on a game per time I do this. Like, I could do Forbidden Memories if I really wanted to. Oh, and also, once you clear it, I don't think you can go back and duel against the people. Well, let's go to the card shop to see if anything new unlocked.
You're off to a great start.
Yes, I won a few battles and accumulated monster points.
True, I've gathered a bunch of new monsters for you. Before I forget, I have to tell you that the monsters you can get from me won't always be the same. I recommend examining the monsters closely.
Okay?
What's the fun in telling you? Check them out. Oh,
Yep.
If you have monsters you no longer need, you can exchange them for monster point. Select and
Yep. And
what would you
what
like
would
to
you like
do?
to do? Time Wizard is in here now, which is absolutely crazy. Fiend Reflection number 2. Left leg. I think that's our 3rd piece now. Summon Skull is gonna be so insane. Penguin Soldier's cool. That can upgrade. Is there one I can get for 32? Petite Moth, nah. There's a lot of new great cards in here that I could say for sure. Like even Gear Golem, the Moving Fortress. So let's go ahead and look at our monster collection first, and it's just like move monsters out to see what we do. So let's build our unit. I definitely don't want to lose the leg. All my scorpions should not have done that one. And that's a third piece of Exodia there. I kind of want to sort this, honestly. Even though that there's a couple in the way, it's fine. And I think there's unlimited pages that you can have as well. You can have 5 of each capsule, or maybe more. Kind of sad I can't, like, put the defeated ones in, because that means I'm gonna have to sort later. Like all these. So let's get building now. I definitely want to have some skull in here. The feral imps are always great to have. Let's put in the Time Wizard and the Fiend Reflection. The Fire Reapers are always useful to have. And the Root Water, or the Psychic Kappas, there's 3 of them total. This is why I like Root Water. It's one of the more cheaper ones that you could just use. And it does come up that you could use 3 of them. Right there is actually the other Larvis. So let's put the Psychic Kappas on this page. This is an OCD's dream, just to have a checklist of cards. Petite Moth, Maneater, Sonic Maid. Steel Scorpions can go in the same row. Same for the Thunder Kids. Five Steel Scorpions. That worked out perfectly. Sonic Maid. And let's get the Karitos in. And then page 5 is normally just the monsters I have as a back pocket trick. And that's where, like, the Exodia pieces I put in. Wait, I left one out. What fire did I leave out? Oh, you. So right now, this is what I'm working with, and that's pretty much where I think I'm going to end this one. Let's save. But before we do that, so you guys have something to look forward to for the next one, let's see what the duelist will be. Now, you can't go back to the cleared area, which is understandable, but we've Weevil Underwood, the Mako Tsunami, Rex Raptor, My Valentine, and Mokuba Kaiba for the next time. And that's going to be really interesting to see how things go down. And after that, let's just save and end it, because honestly, 2 hours is definitely long enough for just a sit and relax.
I wonder if you're ready to...
Is it a new monster?
That's correct. But Yugi, do you think you can use this?
Of course. Then I don't deserve to be a
Then I'll
You're not going to give it?
I'm not. If you want it...
Wait,
What
a
would
new
you like
monster
to do?
already? Crow Goblin, that's a good one. Aniosaurus, Anthrosaurus. Yeah,
What would you like to do?
let's save the game. save data. But if you want to see more, hit that like button down below and hit the comment as well to leave a comment and all that. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the recording now, and we're gonna have a good fun time with this in the future. It might get a little frustrating for people watching or myself and all that, but I definitely just want to have some type of variety on the channel outside of news all the time, constantly. But comment down below if you want to see more of this. Comment what is your favorite capsule from this whole entire thing so far, or your favorite personal capsule from the game itself. And tell me, should I do more of this in the future? Because I'm definitely down to do more of this in the future. And tell me what other Yu-Gi-Oh games out that you want to see me do, because I really want to try the Tag Force games again. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload. I would also like to thank FGH for supporting the channel through the channel memberships, as it's only 99 cents a month, and you can also join my Discord server, which is down in the description of every video that I post. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and goodbye.